Hello, Keith Walker here. This video clip is just to bring to your attention two items. The first item I want to bring to your attention is something that Willie's commented to me on, that not all the students are doing the entrepreneur quizzes at the allocated time. Now, we don't have a facility where we can come back and turn these quizzes on and off at the other times than what they are allocated to the course outline. So if you miss those, you've missed it. Now, the reason we want you to do the online quizzes is, first of all, so you can get some marks. That's always helpful for a student. But the second important point is we want you to get the learning outcomes from the course. And the quizzes are directing you into the text to some of the key parts from the text in the form of the questions they ask and the answers that you give. Now, if you've missed the first quiz or even the second quiz, all's not lost. These quizzes, the mark is a little bit incremental. The first one's not always worth as much as the last one, etc. So you haven't lost all your marks. You've lost a % here or a % there, sort of thing. But again, we'd encourage you to go in and do them on the day at the times that are appropriate for that quiz. And you can get that from the course outline, so there's no reason or no excuses for not knowing when they're due. You were fairly good with the first lot of quizzes, so I don't understand why the second ones are being a bit slower out of the boxes, but I know it's getting towards the end of the semester, and this and other courses and assignments and due. I know students have pressures building, but that's again why we've made this course fairly flexible. You've got a fairly wide period of time to do the quiz questions, so we expect it to be a task that you do complete. You manage your time, you get the quizzes done, and you collect the marks, that sort of thing. And importantly, from our perspective, you get the learning outcomes, which is the most important part. Again, the quiz times, when they're all up, is in the course outline. You don't have to sit there and wonder when they're on. They're in the course outline for you to look at. The second thing I'm going to have a little quick chat about is the reflective report. Hopefully you've already viewed my earlier video, which is to give you some guidance on the reflective report. I won't necessarily go across everything there because it is in the first clip, but I will reinforce that you do need to keep some notes as you go along. If you do that now, you'll find it a whole lot easier when you sit down in the last week of this semester to start writing it, because you'll have some points you'll think, oh, that's right, I remember I did this, and then I moved on, because there's a lot of information floating around inside your arousal simulation. And if you make a jotting, a diary note, an itemised list, a memo in your phone, whatever tool that you use, it'll come back and help you jog your memory for you then to add something. 1,500 words is not a lot by normal academic writing standards. As I've said, it's about 5 pages. So if you're thinking, oh, where am I going to find 1,500 words to talk about this subject, you will when you start identifying things that you've learnt from the course, which is exactly what the assignment's meant to be. And then if you can underpin them with some academic references, then you're on your way to getting a much improved mark and a substantial mark and that sort of thing. So again, I'll reinforce what I said. Take the little diary notes as you go along. You don't have to use them all, but the ones that jump out at you, and particularly the ones that you can reference from something in the textbooks, will be the best ones for you to use. So we're getting very close to the end of the semester. I know academic fatigue will be biting for some of the students with this and the other courses you're doing. So just do your best. Keep plugging away, and I look forward to seeing your final assignments and being able to reward you with a suitable mark. Thank you.